Hey everybody, Adam from Team Swish here. So just a quick update, this is episode 1 of the new Team Swish Commander series, Battlefields and Brews. So previously we were looking at calling this series the 99. You may have seen episode 0 uploaded on the channel previously. Due to some minor adjacency to another channel, we decided to change the name, and this series will now be going forward Battlefields and Brews. So, in the event that you didn't see episode 0, you might be asking yourself, what is Battlefields and Brews? Well, Battlefields and Brews is a once-a-month Commander series with myself, Jacob Kinsvogel, Jaymond Mead, and a rotating fourth friend, all sitting down playing some Spell Table Commander. Some weeks, that might be fun, nonsensical, whatever. Sometimes it might be CEDH. Other times it might be all of us playing precons. Whatever it is, it's sure to be a good time. So we're glad you're along for the ride. And without further ado, enjoy episode 1 of Battlefields and Brews. Cheers, everyone. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Battlefields and Brews. So I am Adam. Tonight I have Zuberi Golden Feather. We're here to make some weird birds. By weird birds, I mean griffins. So, we are mono-white griffin tribal. We're going to swarm the board with some overcosted flyers that we're looking to make cheaper through various means. And then we're going to beat some face in. And joining me tonight is this beautiful Eagle Rare Kentucky Mule.
Hi, I'm the guest this week. My name is Mason Grogan. I'm part of Team Swish as well. My deck today is, well, there's Blair there. It's General Tazri from Over for the Gatewatch. I love allies. I love allies and have been playing them since I started this game. And that's all we're doing is we're playing allies. Just doing a bunch of enter the battlefield effects. That's all this deck does. Just trying to swarm the board and maybe make opponents draw, maybe beat face in, maybe mill opponents out, maybe make infinite 2/2 wolves with Turn Timber Ranger and Arcane Adaptation. Who knows? So I thought when I got home that I had beer, but I guess I did not. But I was going to be drinking Dragon's Milk White, but instead I'm doing very nice and flavorful High C Orange from McDonald's.
I am Jaymond Mead. I'm going to be playing Lathro, Blade of Elves. So the black-green elf deck. We're basically just trying to swarm everybody with as many elves as I can possibly get in the board. And tonight I am drinking S'mores Von Doom from Trail Point, which is a vanilla porter with graham cracker and chocolate. And it is delicious.
My name is Jake, also part of Team Switch. Tonight we're going to be playing Alesha, who smiles at death. Got a nice little glare here, so there's that card for you. We're going to be sticking to the power 2 or less for the most part. There are maybe 4 or 5 cards in here that do not match that. With the wonderful sub-theme of vampires, I wanted to build an Edgar deck, too strong. Wanted to build the new Edgar deck. It's black, white only, wanted the red in there. So we're gonna do some Alesha stuff. And then for my drink tonight, we have an Untitled Art Blackberry Cobbler mode. So I'm gonna be drowning myself in this tonight, hopefully. And that's what we're playing.
Alright, everybody, let's, there's 7s. We're gonna ship that one back. And, I will, try to kick things off for everybody.
Try this. I will say, I believe I have 2 or 3 proxies in here. They're shitty common allies. Sorry about the language, I forgot. They're common allies from like original Zendikar block that I just couldn't find. I know I have them lying around somewhere, but I could not find them.
We're all good. There will be proxies on this stream all the time.
Oh, it turns out most of my deck is, so.
Same.
Alright, we're gonna keep this. One of these has to go away. probably this one. And let's get started. Gonna play Snow-Covered Plains and pass.
Draw. Play a flip top retreat tapped and pass.
I'm going to play an Overgrown Tomb. We're going to shock ourselves. And I'm going to play a Heritage Druid. Go ahead.
We're gonna start this off fun. We'll play Badlands. And here's one of my non-vampires. Ragavan.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty good one.
And I'm gonna pass turn to Adam.
Alright, draw a card. Play Field of Ruin and a Pearl Medallion. And then I will pass.
Untap. Draw. We're gonna play an island. We're gonna play Hada Freeblade. When he or another ally enters the battlefield, I can put a +1/+1 counter on him. And that will be in my turn. Oh, and he starts as a 0/1, so he's a 1/2.
We're playing a Myriad Landscape tapped. We will pass the turn.
I'll play this, well, I think I have 3 opponents over there. Okay, I'm gonna play this Luxury Suite. Yeah, let's do some combat. There's a creature on Mason's board, and a creature on Jamin's board, but not a creature on Adam's board.
I agree.
Correct.
Adam, I feel like I'm gonna swing at you for 2.
Well, this is unfortunate. So, it's gonna happen. I will take 2 and you have a trigger.
Yeah. Let's exile that top card.
It's a Ghost Quarter.
I don't feel like I played a Lamp the Turn already, and this specifies
You
casting, so we'll go ahead and keep that in the exile. I will have a treasure. Let us second main.
If Ragavan could give you lands, it would be banned.
That's probably accurate. I'll play Soul Ring. And then I'll pay 2 to play a Thematic Compass.
Yeah.
And I will pass turn.
Back to Adam, yeah?
On tap.
Correct.
Yep. Draw a card. I will play a Strip Mine. I will pay 3. I will cast a Herald's Horn. And I will name Griffin.
What?
Pass.
Crazy.
Shocking, right?
I thought for sure you were naming Lurgoyf. Mono white Lurgoyfs.
Mono white Lurgoyf indeed.
The main one. I'm going to tap these 2. I'm going to tap the cliff top retreat for white. So this is one of the proxies. Really poorly made. It's 1 and a white for Ondu Cleric. It is a core cleric ally. When an ally enters the battlefield, I gain life equal to the number of allies I control. To trigger this, trigger Hada Freeblade, I will gain 2 life. And I will put a +1/+1 counter on Hada Freeblade. I will not pass yet. Excuse me. I'm gonna play Is It Boilerworks, bouncing back this island to my hand. That'll be it.
Alright. Well, we did not draw the land that I really needed. But we do still have play. We'll go ahead and play Prowess of the Fair. It's a tribal elf enchantment. And it says whenever another non-token elf is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, I may create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. And that will be all for me.
Jamin, what is the power and toughness of that creature you haven't played?
It's a 1/1.
It's a 1.
For now.
Play a Sundown Pass. There's untapped because I control 2 or more other lands. Let's see. Jamin? Combat. Jamin, we're gonna swing this Ragavan hopefully directly into your face, but if it hits your elf, I'm fine with it too.
I'm gonna just take the 2, go to 36.
We're gonna treasure and let's exile that top card. Guess that's staying in exile. Second main.
I knew it was gonna be my land.
Such is how these things go, Joe.
I know.
I'm gonna play Edgar Charmed Groom. So this is a 4/4. Other vampires I control get +1/+1, and when it dies, I return to the battlefield transformed under my control. The backside is at the beginning of my upkeep, I put some sort of counter on it, and then I make a 1/1 vampire that's black and white with lifelink. Once it has 3, it transforms back.
Well, all right.
I will pay 1, and I will play Reconnaissance. I can pay 0 to remove target attacking creature I control from combat and untap it.
I see.
Yep, we're looking at things like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn then. Let's see your go ahead.
All right. Untap. Herald's Horn. I will show this Sky Streamer. It is a 5-mana 3/2 flyer with assist. When it enters the battlefield, target player gains 4 life. I'm gonna put this card into my hand.
I feel like I'm the target all of a sudden.
Then I'm gonna draw a card.
Field looks scary.
Adams? Yeah, that's fair.
No.
Yeah,
Possibly
right?
my field.
You know who I'm talking to.
Oh, he's talking to Mason? That's fair.
What's up?
Jake Seaworth lost on Mason.
I'm going to pay 3 for an adaptive automaton.
I feel like your field just got scarier than mine.
I'm gonna name Griff. Then I'm gonna pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play this island. I'm gonna play one of the other proxies that have been very badly made. I'm gonna play Tuk Tuk Scrapper. That is very hard to see.
Listen, you put it directly into the glare, no one has to know it's a proxy.
True.
Big break.
Right. I'll just read it out to you. So it is a 3 and a red for a goblin ally. I believe it's a goblin warrior. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact destroy target artifact, and then it deals damage equal to the number of allies in control to that artifact's controller. It is a 2/2. So, what artifact do I want to destroy? Is the question.
There's a thematic compass.
Yeah.
There's a Herald of the Horn and an Adaptive Automaton as well.
Yeah, it's between those 3.
Look, have you seen the... Do you know what the average
Jake,
CMC of my deck is?
Jake, you have gotten a lot of value off that Ragavan.
I haven't swung at you yet.
Yeah, and you're gonna keep it that way. You're gonna hit. We're gonna hit that thematic compass, and you're gonna take 3. And then I will gain 3 life.
I take the number of allies you control.
Yeah.
$37, I guess.
And that is gonna be it for me at the moment.
Hey, I still hit my land. It all works out.
Huge.
I'm gonna pay 3 mana We're going to play a Wood Elves. Wood Elves reads, when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a forest card and put it onto the battlefield.
Strong.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and get a Bayou. For the folks watching at home, that is a proxy. But
It's about proxies. Who's
Yeah.
Badlands?
I think this is one of the few decks that I don't have a lot of in proxies, and I think this is the only proxy in the deck. But
I mean, this is the Legacy Online one, so.
yeah, no, those are great though. I really like those arts.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Highly unlikely. And that's actually all I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and pass to Jake.
Well, Haunted Ridge. Well, I will put 6 mana in a pool. I will play Micaeus of the Unhallowed.
Hmm.
That's very strong.
Well, I will proceed to combat. Mason, I believe this 5/5 and this 3/2 are in order.
He goes and made an enemy.
I know one's a Ragavan, but what's the other one again?
Edgar, Charmed Groom. Other vampires I control get +1/+1. When it dies, it'll I can have it transform, or I can undie it at this point. The backside is an enchantment that says at the beginning of upkeep, I put a counter on it, and then I get a 1/1 vampire that's black and white with lifelink, and when it hits 3 counters, transforms back.
Okay.
So 5/5 and a 3/2.
I will eat the 5 and I will block Ragavan with the Hobbit Relay.
Alright, so you're taking the 5 to face by eating it? That's my understanding?
Yeah, that's
okay. Okay. Ragavan will die. Ragavan will undie. Will enter with a +1/+1 counter on it. In the end of my combat, I will pull Edgar from combat and untap it. And only 1 mana up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep Herald's Horn. Gonna reveal this Diving Griffin. It's a
The value is strong.
right.
Diving Griffin.
One white for a 2/2 flyer with Vigilance. Templated differently because Vigilance did not yet exist.
Tapping does not cause Diving Griffin to tap.
Draw another card. Wow. Alright. Huh. Now we have to decide what we're doing with all this garbage.
Picking on Jamin.
Probably not.
Listen, last time he told me that he was here to just pick on you. That's what I heard.
You know what? So Jay, hear me out. I have this Field of Ruin and I need another white source. You have that Myriad Landscape.
Adam, you can hit any of my lands, they will not bother me.
I believe you. Jay, I'm proposing a deal.
Okay. What's the deal?
I will Field of Ruin your Myriad Landscape and give you a land that produces the color of your choosing. As opposed to needing to spend 2 mana to do things. How do you feel about this?
What else are you doing to me?
Absolutely nothing.
Sure.
Reasonable. Field of Ruin will target Myriad Landscape.
We all get to search for a basic, correct?
Yeah. That's why I was offering my land, but okay, we can James land. And just play tapped or naturally, I cannot remember.
Naturally. So another snow-covered plains.
Good. Full art plans.
I just did another forest. Yeah, that's a bad EDH card, Adam.
Yeah, it turns...
I mean, it's a great politicking EDH card.
I don't like it, though. Most of the time it's bad.
It turns out that sometimes it's going to do the thing it needs to do where it blows up an important land. Sometimes it's going to do the thing it needs to do where it destroys a land that nobody really cares about, and I get to fix my mana. All of these things are great.
I just don't like helping two other players.
I mean, I agree with you, however.
Which is why Jam and I offered up my land, because...
Then we're going to cast this Darksteel Mutation, targeting Edgar.
Darksteel Mutation, you got it.
Alright. And then... I'm going to pass.
It removes the abilities and makes it a 0/1 indestructible?
Correct.
Yes.
In other words, you gave me a really good blocker.
I'm going to play this Bloodstained Mire, and I'm going to immediately rack it. Go down to 39.
Adam, I didn't want that kind of blocker.
That's okay.
I have to see if I have... I should... Yes. I am grabbing an Overgrown 2. I will shock it in.
Ouch.
37. Oof, ouch, my...
Ouch. My toe, my toe.
I'm gonna cast General Passery.
That explains.
So, I will trigger Tuk Scrapper first. We'll hit the Herald's Horn.
Rude.
And then, I mean, there were not
That's
many
fair.
artifacts on the battlefield. You will take 4. Hot Up Relay is going to go to 4 counters. I will go to 41 light.
Adam, I feel like that was fair. You hit my stuff, you hit your stuff.
I mean, that's fair. I go back to... Would you like to know the average CMC of my deck?
2.7.
No.
5.
Much closer to that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
that's fair.
Palomar Excavator. When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of allies I control. It's a 1/3 for 1 in the blue.
Alright, I figured it out. He's gonna blow up our stuff, Adam, and he's gonna mill the Elves deck.
Accurate.
I mean, probably reasonable enough.
Yeah.
Jay, how many Eldrazi are in your Elves deck?
What?
I said, Jay, how many Eldrazi are in your Elves deck?
None.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is going to be it for me.
Bitch. Forest for an Elvish Mystic.
Card suit could ban it.
I'm going to use Heritage Druid to tap these 3 elves to add 3 green to the pool. Two of that will be for Lightning Greaves. I still have 1 floating. I'll go ahead and use it to cast my General. Move to equip Lightning Greaves.
Mason, I feel like you found a good target for blowing up an artifact.
Yeah,
I'll get everyone. I am nothing if not a fair EDH player.
okay. And that's my turn.
Meeting will end in 5
Alright.
minutes.
Untap.
Adam.
Is that really what it's saying?
Yeah.
Bro.
So I hope we don't get kicked out or anything.
see this. Okay, what an interesting draw to have. Let's do some combat. Jamin looks like he's kind of open. What's the power toughness? 2-2?
It's a 2-3.
2-3. Oh, okay. Exciting. Mason's got a bunch of untapped things. Probably not there.
You should probably speak of Adam. He's the one that made your indestructible blocker thing.
It's not actually disappointing me. Adam does have a blocker though. You can stop that one. And I mean, your guys at
A 2-2.
2 or 3-3.
It's a 2-2.
All right. I don't see any reason why I can't hit both of you. So yeah, let's go to combat. What's funny is Darksteel mutation doesn't make it a defender, right? It's just a 0-1.
Correct.
Yes.
So it's still a 1-2 for me because I have Micaeus in play. That's funny. We are going to swing both Micaeus and Regavan. We're going to send Micaeus at Adam. Even though it has Intimidate, it's still funny to me. Because I know you can block it. And then Regavan will be coming Jamin's way. Jamin Regavan currently is a 4-3. Adam Micaeus is a 5-5.
I'm not going to declare a block.
I think I'm in the same boat, so things are
Takes
unfortunate.
5, Jamin takes 4.
I go to 32. Trigger the Ragavan.
Yep.
There's an Elvish War Master. Would you like it?
Oh, we're gonna leave that in exile. It sounds like an elf.
It is.
Yeah, let's do exile. Then we are going to in the end of combat, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these back out of combat. And then in the second main, let's see. That was enough. I want to cast a Vanquish the Horde.
What does that do?
It's a 8-drop that says the spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield, so it's only going to cost me 2 white to cast it and destroy all creatures.
Okay.
That is unfortunate.
That is.
So I thought it was funny that there was a Dark Mutation hit. It's like, oh, I don't get my flip side, but I get a permanent blocker. Okay. So I'm going to lose Micaeus and Regavan.
Hazri is going to go into the command zone.
Prowess of the Fair says whenever another moon token elf is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, I may create that many 1/1 elf warrior creature tokens.
So 4?
Jake, does it count my general when it dies?
Yes. Generals go to the graveyard, and then state-based action can go somewhere else.
So then, yep, I have 4 elf warriors.
Cool. Also in my second main, I'm going to go ahead and play this Alesha. Smiles at Death.
Funny how that works.
Go ahead and pass turn.
Alright.
Hey,
Untap. Draw a card. Play a snow-covered plains. We will play an Honor of the Pure.
Yeah.
Then a Tethered Griffin.
All white creatures get +1/+1, or your white creatures?
White creatures I control.
Okay.
Then I will play a Tethered Griffin.
No clue on that one.
1 mana 2/3 with flying. Whenever I control no enchantments, sacrifice Tethered Griffin.
Perfect.
So, Jay, how would you like to gain 4 life?
What do I have to do?
Oh, you don't have a mana available, do you? Womp womp.
No.
I have mana available.
I actually just realized I have a mana available because I paid for 6 for Tazri when it should have been 5.
Alright.
Love Peru lands.
So, how about this then? Mason, would you like to gain 4 life?
Sure, I guess. What do I have to do?
Okay. So, Mason, what I will need from you is your 1 mana
Yeah,
to help me cast the Sky Streamer.
sure.
1, 2, 3. No, my apologies. I need 2 mana.
I do not have 2 mana available.
Reasonable.
I have 2 mana available.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. I just don't know how I feel with this notion.
Is it target player?
Target
For life?
player.
Listen, I'm thinking if I want to interact this way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna interfere with your stuff. I make the offer. If you give me before life, I'll put it in play.
Fine. I hate it.
I love that he went through me and then Mason and then finally got to Jake. Like, dang it.
This is the last thing I wanted, but I have to cast this 3/2.
Alright. I'm helping.
And he's like, God, I guess.
More life. I
Thanks.
accept.
I hate it. Alright. I have cast all these things. I will pass the turn.
I'll be back to 41 life.
I will untap. Draw. Yeah, that's pretty neat. One white, 2. Sigarda, host of Herons.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Deece.
And then I'm going to play this Gruul Turf and bounce this Plains, I guess, to my hand. And that's going to be it.
Well, we're going to go ahead and pay 3 mana for Herald, King of Skemfar. He's a 3/2 elf. He's got Menace, and he says when he enters the battlefield, I can look at the top 5 cards in my library, and I may reveal an elf, warrior, or Tyvar card from among them.
You can also not, Jay. That's fine too.
And I could check Imperious Perfect. It's a 3-drop 2/2 that is a lord, and I can pay a forest and tap it and create a 1/1 elf green warrior token. These go to the bottom of my library in a random order. And we'll go ahead and throw the Lightning Greaves on Herald. And we will pass turn.
Wait, I get Henny. Let's see. And Sigarda's a what? Power and toughness?
Sigarda is 5/5.
Thank you. And the beautiful Griffin that we just helped you play is a what?
Currently a 4/3.
Okay. So you have 4/3 and a 3/4?
Correct.
Okay. Jamin has a bunch of elves.
No, not true. No, there's not a threat over here.
But you do have a bunch of elves.
I mean, a bunch. I mean, I would say I have a few. I would say
I feel like you have more than 3.
I would say few is like 3 to 5, and I currently
You have 5? Perfect. Funny. Let us go to combat. Let us swing this Alesha at... We'll swing the Alesha at Mason. Trigger target Ragavan. I will pay the 2 to bring the Regavan back into play tapped and attacking. Also going towards Mason. Mason, they do not have any buffs. It's a 3-2 and a 2-1. The 3-2 has first strike as my general.
Why does it have to be the Ragavan?
It's the only thing in my graveyard with power 2 or less.
Yeah. I'll block the rag.
Alright, before damage, I will pull Regavan out of combat with Reconnaissance.
Okay.
And he'll just take the 3. In the end of combat, I will pull Alesha out of combat as well. And Humble Pester.
Alright. Gonna untap. Draw a card. It's reasonable. I would like to cast a Smothering Tithe.
Ooh.
I unfortunately do not have any responses to that.
I want a Smothering Tithe.
As far as I'm concerned, that's a resolved.
Okay.
The white wheel.
At which point I will pass.
Okay.
I have a trigger.
Yes, you can. Actually, no, I will pay the 2.
Okay.
And the reason for that is, I would like to cast my own Smothering Tithe that I just drew off the top.
Reasonable.
Funny.
I'm gonna play this Plains, and I will play Halimar Excavator. So milling Jake seems like a bad idea.
But on the plus side, if Regavan dies, I'm less likely to get Regavan back.
To be fair, I will mill J for 1.
For 1 card?
For 1 card.
Alright, it's a Realm Walker.
That's like that seems like a pretty good hit.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Alright, and that is going to be it for me.
Jay, would you like to pay 2?
Jay, would you like to pay 2?
Nope. You can both have your treasures.
Roll. And then the treasure. But I don't really have the token with me.
Treasures have been created.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I can do with this. Not much.
Jamin, I offer a 7-letter word that starts with a C.
Reasonable.
Is it something that a player may do at any time? Is that the word?
So we're gonna play Tyvar Kel. So he comes in with 3 counters on it. We're going to plus him to go to 4. I get to put a counter on my Herald. He's got Death Touch until end of turn. Okay.
Can you not do that?
I'm sorry, you put that on the guy with lightning greaves on?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yep, you're correct. Let's.
If you'd like to move your lightning greaves and then try to move them back,
Yeah.
you can do that.
We'll just go back to Tyvar, and then we'll tap him for mana first because that would be smarter anyways. So we can tap him for 1. Actually, I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, we'll just move the Greaves over to one of these guys. Put it on there. goes up to 4, and then we'll move it back.
3 spots.
You
No, I'm
get
just
it.
kidding. You're good.
No. The terror.
Yep.
I'm actually just gonna pass there.
Scared him into passing. I accept.
I just realized though that the Tyvar things that I was going to tap are black, so that really didn't do me any good with my hand. So
Yes. Problematic.
So Jake, how do you feel about people besides yourself having treasure tokens?
Well, listen. You guys can both draw a card. Do you want to know why?
you mean get a
Wait.
treasure?
Oh yeah, sorry. You can both do treasures. Do you want to know why I think it's funny though? Because I just drew my Smothering Tide.
Oh my
Hey.
god! I feel so left out.
Play white.
My favorite part about all of this is Jamin has a deck dedicated to treasures, and he's not playing it.
Because it would probably win.
That's fair, but like, we have three Smothering Tides right now.
Deck is straight busted.
So what I'm going to do is move to combat.
Understandable.
I think that Jamin gets attackers this time.
That sounds so unfair.
Jamin, I'm going to swing at you.
Yeah.
All 4 of these creatures.
Okay.
Yenny is a 2/2, Ragavan being a 2/1, Alessia being a 3/2 first strike, and the Darkstone mutation creature being a 1/2. Oh, never mind. Not gonna swing that guy because Micaeus is gone. So 3 attackers.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to be cute. My Micaeus is gone.
Are
So
they,
a 2/2, a 2/1, and a 3/2 first strike.
they all coming at me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what's the littlest one you have?
A 2/1 Ragavan.
I'll block the Ragavan with the Herald because he's a 4/3,
Okay.
and then I will not block the other ones for now.
All right. So before damage, I will go ahead and pull Ragavan from combat,
Yeah.
and you'll take 5.
All right.
At the end of combat, I will pull these guys from being declared attackers and untap them.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Alright. On tap. I will draw a card I will not pay for anyone else's Smothering Tithe.
Fantastic.
I will play a Soul Ring. So, friends.
Yeah.
Family, countrymen.
I mean, yeah. So, like, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have this Mass Calcify.
Oof.
Hot.
I wish to destroy all non-white creatures.
So you're casting that.
Correct.
Mason, do you have any responses?
No, I don't believe so.
Jamin, do you have any responses?
No.
Well, I would like to respond. So I'm going to go ahead and play this Teferi's Protection.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
I felt like something like that might happen.
Protection good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
My stuff phases out. I have protection from everything. My life total can't change until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay. They're just destroyed, right?
Yeah, destroy it.
Alright, I'm gonna end up with 1 warrior because of my enchantment that gives me a guy when my herald dies.
Accurate.
Sounds
My-
good.
My Helmar excavator dies, and that's it.
It's sure that is sure it. Then I'm gonna pass.
Tap. Draw.
Mason, are you paying for Smothering Tithes?
Choose yours. Mine's currently phased out.
Reasonable.
Yes.
Okay.
Pay for Is It Boilerworks with it, or pay for it with Is It Boilerworks. Actually,
He's entered his actually step.
I'll pay 2 treasures for it. That makes more sense, I think.
I'm inclined to believe you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play an 8 from the cowl.
Awesome, I love that card.
This card is really sweet.
It's almost like you just popped a treasure or something.
Yeah, crazy, I know.
Card is so good, Muldrotha with a Lotus Petal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is going to be it for me.
Right.
End step.
Okay.
Reveal the top card. It is a permanent card. It will go onto the battlefield. Chasm Guide. Whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control gain haste until end of turn. It is a 3/2.
Okay.
Haste at the end step, great place to have it.
I mean, hey.
All set?
Yep, that is it.
Jay, how many Smothering Tides do you intend on paying for?
None.
Okay.
The good news is, Jamin, you're not having to pay for mine because my trigger doesn't exist.
That's fine.
The fact that it was just back to back to back on them.
It's pretty messed up.
Yes. The things that happen in EDH.
Felt great.
Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna 0 Tyvar so we can get another elf. And we'll go ahead and use that as a black. Plus these two for Vivian, Champion of the Wilds.
I love that card.
She comes in with 4, and she says I can cast creature spells as though they had flash. And she comes in, she says +1 until my next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach, or I can -2 it and look at the top 3 cards of my library, exile 1 of them face down, put the rest on the bottom of my library in any order, and for as long as it remains exiled, I may look at that card and cast it if it's a creature. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now.
You find a good one, Jay?
They're all good ones. I'm trying to figure out which one's the best one.
One on the left. Is it actually?
Okay, so then these will go in the bottom in any order. And I'll be done.
Let me take a look at this and we'll let you know in a moment. I feel like I want to pay for that, so I'm going to. I'll pay for both of them.
Okay.
Go to combat. Jamin, you continue to have very few blockers in play.
Yeah, we're trying to work on it, but it's not working real well.
Okay, well, Jamin, same attacks.
Do you still have a Ragavan?
I do.
Gross.
Funny how that works.
Reconnaissance is a dumb card.
I
Sorry.
agree.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with no blocks for any of it.
No blocks, alright, you'll take 7 and trigger Ragavan.
I am at 20.
Yikes.
And there's a soul ring if you would like it.
I guess I'm gonna have to cast me a soul ring.
Okay.
I will pay 1 to do so, but we'll pay this way. So, I guess in a combat I would have pulled these out and then I would cast that, right? Because it's... Nope, I cast it right then. Oh, until end turn, yeah. So I pull these out first, then I'll cast that in the second one. Pitiless Plunderer.
That's scary.
Because I needed more treasures. I'm hell-bent at this point. But I needed more treasures, it's clear. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Alright. On tap. I'm going to draw a card and choose not to pay for my opponent's Smothering Tithes.
Cool.
Well,
I'm going to pay 5 for this Vanquisher's Banner.
seems
Nice.
I would like to name Griffin.
good. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I would like to cast this Fledgling Griffin and draw a card.
What does Fledgling Griffin do?
It's a 2/2 for 2. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, it gains flying until end of turn.
Whatever.
It gains flying. Yeah, it gains flying with landfall.
Okay.
Griffin's
I was
good.
very confused because I was like, wait, the land gains flying? What?
Yeah. Draw.
I'm very tired.
I'm gonna spend 2 for this Diving Griffin.
What's he do?
It's a 2/2 flyer with vigilance.
Cool.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Understandable.
Trigger Tithes.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
We're not paying for anything.
So you've drawn 2 cards now.
A total of 3 this turn.
Total of 3. See.
Play a Snow-Covered Plains, trigger Fledgling Griffin, play a Universal Automaton. Hey, Judge.
What's up?
This has Changeling?
Sounds like it's a griffin.
I agree. Perfect. We've drawn another card. I'm going to move to combat. Hey, Jake.
What's up?
4. Total of 9 in the air.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ouch. 32.
Alright. Then I will pass the turn.
On your end step,
Reasonable.
I'm going to sack one of my treasures, pay 2, and I'm going to sack the treasure for green. I'm going to cast Beast Within, targeting Reconnaissance.
Why would you do that?
Because that card is messed up, and it has given you a lot of value this game.
I mean, I haven't used it for blockers yet, so it's untapped things for no purpose.
Well, fair, but still.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
They haven't had to be blockers because you had blockers, so like.
I will make a 3/3 beast.
Yes, you will. Now I will go to my turn. I'm assuming.
I have no effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at this awesome 3/3
Untap.
Mason?
green beast.
Mason, how many of these things are you paying for?
None.
Reasonable.
So I'm going to do this so I know that those have for 2 each.
I have 6-ish.
Oh, yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to cast General Tazard.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm going to go search for an ally of some variety. I'm pretty sure I know the one, but we'll just see.
I'm inclined to believe you. Look at all the things in the stuff. Alright.
You know, looking, I actually don't have that many allies in this deck, weirdly enough. I'm gonna grab Harabaz Druid. It's a 0/1 for 1 and a green. Tap, add X mana of any one color to your mana pool, where X is the number of allies you control.
It's good.
That's in my hand. 1 and a green. Cast Harabaz Druid.
Reasonable.
All of my creatures have haste at the moment.
I would agree.
So, I'm going to add 3 green to my mana pool. 2 for Turn Timber Ranger. When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, I may put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield. If I do, put a +1/+1 counter onto Turn Timber Ranger.
Reasonable.
So this will get a +1/+1 counter. This will be my 2/2 wolf tokens. And what I'm actually going to do is that. Now, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to sack both of my treasure tokens. I'm sure they will be back. I'm going to cast Jawari Shapeshifter. I may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any ally creature on the battlefield. Remind me what Universal Automaton reads.
It is a 1/1 with Changeling.
Okay, that's it?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to make it a copy of Harabaz Druid then.
Reasonable.
Your stuff has haste again.
Got super haste.
That was relevant. Otherwise, the new one couldn't tap.
So I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to my mana pool. We're gonna make green mana, and I am going to play Oron Viper.
That guy's pretty good.
Yeah, 1/3 snow creature snake. When it deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at end of combat. And when it deals combat damage to a player, I may draw a card. After that, I will go to my end step, trigger Aid from the Cowl. It is a Panharmonicon.
Oof.
Eek.
That's unfortunate, but very, very cool.
Also on your step, I'm gonna flash something in.
Okay.
We're just gonna flash in a little 1/2 reach guy that can tap an untapped creature I control to add 1 mana of any color. So Springleaf from Elf.
Just Parasentinel?
Huh?
Just Parasentinel?
Yeah.
That's...
And then to do it on my turn.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jay, how many of these Smothering Tides?
What?
How many of these Smothering
Tides.
Tides do you want to play for?
Oh, I'm not paying for any of them probably ever until I get an elf that taps for mana equal the number of elves. All right.
With that, folks, as long as we keep that off the field, we can keep having treasures.
So I played a land. It's the tap land from Kaldheim. So it enters tapped. It taps for green. It can tap 2 black, green, sacrifice it, and up to 1 target creature I don't control gets -2/-2 until end of turn, and then I create 2 elves, but I can only activate it as a sorcery.
Interesting.
And okay. Black mana. Play Azuri. Nothing to see
Okay.
here.
Nothing.
Not fun to see here.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
1, 2, 3. Well, we'll do 3. We'll play a Lord. So Imperious Perfect. Other elves get +1/+1. We're gonna go ahead and just put the Greaves on Missouri. And we will +1 Vivian, go to 3. Until my next turn, up to 1 target creature gains Vigilance and Reach. We'll say Imperious Perfect has Vigilance and Reach until the turn, or until my next turn. And then Tyvar will 0 and just make another Elf Warrior. And I will pass.
My messages. But you know, in a moment. Well, I feel like I have all of this mana and 2 Sol Rings, so I feel like we'll just pay for those.
For both of them?
Yeah. May as well. I'll play a Dark Imposter.
Huh. Okay.
What is that?
That's a 6.
It is a 3-drop. It's a 2/2. 4 generic black. Exile target creature and put a +1/+1 counter on Dark Imposter. Dark Imposter has all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with it.
When I said 6-drop, I meant the ability. I knew what I meant, but
6 activation, yeah. Alright, well, I don't have a reconnaissance anymore, so that makes combat weird.
probably just stop doing it.
Yeah.
Jake's like, I do not think that that is the answer.
I mean, it's not the answer, but it might be the answer this turn, so I'm gonna go in pass turn.
Alright. We bought ourselves at least a turn. Untap.
I mean, I think Jamin's more your problem at this point.
Draw cards,
Or the
start
potentially infinite
thinking
allies.
about my life. I'm going to pay for both Smothering Tides.
4 mana, that's so many manas.
Right?
So I got 2 Soul Rings.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna play the Snow-Covered Plains. Fledgling Griffin gains flying. I'm going to pay 4 mana to cast my general.
What's the name of your general again?
Zuberi Golden Feather. I would like to trigger Vanquisher's Banner to draw a card.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Tithe.
Funny enough, not going to pay for those. Weird how that works.
I don't know, you paid for the first ones.
It's true. We paid for the first ones because we knew we were going to have to think about it again.
Sure.
I'm interested in this whole combat thing.
I can see why.
Understandable.
So, Jake, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12.
Someone that's going elsewhere, right?
Probably? Yeah. Maybe?
It's like reconnaissance is gone and I'm hellbent, so that's where I'm at.
I believe
What
you.
see is what I have.
I still have concerns with what's going on your side, but I guess the reality here is that I need to start thinking about what's going on.
Though there is 1 or 2 aristocrat effects in this deck, it's not an aristocrat's deck, if that helps aristocrats.
Reasonable.
thought we were talking about Disney movies for a minute, Jake.
Yeah, no, I definitely Arista. You know what? It's Aristocats now.
Jay, how large is your Imperious Prefect?
What? My Imperious Prefect is a 2/2?
Reasonable. Okay. All right.
I'm at 20 life also. May I just point that out?
Yeah, so Jay, I'm going to attack Tyvar for 5.
Okay.
Vivian for 4.
That's sad.
And then Jake, we're coming over your way for 8. All of it flying.
I accept this. I feel like it's not all at me, so.
Okay, so I would very much like to keep Tyvar, so if I block with my Imperious Prefect...
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Add 2 more to totals here. I can't count. There's a Vanquisher's Banner, an Honor the Pure, and Zuberry.
Is there anything I can block that would save either one of my Planeswalkers?
None of these things have trample, but all of them have flying.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what creatures specifically are you swinging at each thing?
So, it's Sky Streamer at Tyvar for a total of 6.
Okay. I'm going to block the Imperious Prefect to that, and then I'm going to regenerate it with Zuri.
Okay.
And then Vivian will die.
Okay.
So I'm taking 10 now, correct?
Correct.
And Jamin's tapping his Imperious Perfect?
No. Yeah. Sorry.
That's how regenerate works, Jay. Then I'm good. Mason, Rundy.
Yeah. Cool. So, untap. I have a lot of mana and exactly 1 card in my hand. Okay.
How many Smothering Tides do you want to pay for?
Both of them. I'm gonna stack my 2 treasures. And add blue-green for each. And then I'm going to make a lot of black mana. And I'm going to play Yarok the Desecrated.
Yarok seems very good with another Panorama.
Yeah. And then I'm going to tap my Herabaz Druid for red mana. And it's not really going to matter, I don't think. Actually, it will. That's cool. Ondu Champion, excuse me, not Ondu Cleric. When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control gain trample until end of turn. So, I have several triggers of Turn Timber Ranger specifically.
3?
I have 3. So, I'm going to put 3 tokens onto him and make 3 2/2 wolves. Or not tokens, counters. All of my creatures have trample until end of turn and haste. I also made a lot of black mana. So I had 1, 2, 3, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 2 black mana floating and a lot of red mana, so it's not really going to matter. But I am going to... No, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to swing anything. Yeah, I am just going to pass the turn, go to end step, trigger Aid from the Cowl, True Conviction.
Oof.
I think I am not scary anymore, guys.
I mean, I've been trying to explain to Adam that I'm not actually scary with him cards in hand. Hopefully the True Conviction, Panharmonica, and Yarok is enough to make Adam think that that's the case.
Yeah, so there's a problem that there's still a Sigarda on that side of the battlefield, and most of my things don't tussle with a Sigarda.
Yeah, but you know you have enough to get around Sigarda, right?
That's what we're hoping.
Jamin, have you drawn for turn?
I did draw.
Not paying for the tithes?
3 tablets.
All right.
I am also hellbent, by the way.
Perfect. I feel like your board looks better than mine, at least as far as number of things in play, what they do.
There are a lot of things in play, but also I don't know where I was going with that.
Probably the same spot, but also we have no cards, so.
We have no cards, and I don't have a thing to draw a card.
Yep, I'm in the same spot.
Yeah.
If Regivan's not connected, I'm not doing anything right now.
All right. We're gonna try to do a few things. I think. I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana to play a Great Henge.
Gross.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. That one plus the Great Henge for a Timberwatch Elf, which will gain 2 life, and put a +1/+1 counter on that guy, and I draw a card.
One is Timberwatch Elf.
Timberwatch is the one that says tap it, target creature gets +X/+X for X number of elves.
Jay, are we still on the whole don't pay for Smothering Tithe plan?
Correct.
Jay, are we still in the whole you're not scary plan?
Yeah, this is target creature, so I can actually be political with Timberwatch Elf.
So how many cards have been drawn then?
I just drew the second card.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Tyvar will stay at 4. I will make an Elf Warrior. And then I'm going to spend 2 mana, plus I'll tap my Azuri for an Elvish Archdruid. Which
That's the equal number of elves you control or elves in the play?
I control. And then this one will get a counter, and I'll draw a card. I'm not paying again. And I'm gonna pass turn. Yeah. Yep.
End of turn. Let's see. The German Timber guy. Target creature equal to the number of elves you control or elves in play?
Timberwatch is target creature is elves on the battlefield.
Okay, so end of turn. I'll pay 2 and 4 treasures, and I will exile that guy with Dark Imposter.
Okay. That seems correct.
Made a Dark Imposter list. So I can remember. Alright, untap. Keep. Draw. I'll tell you what, you can both have it.
Cool.
Sweet.
I will spend 2 here. And this Haunted Bridge, and I'll play this Chromatic Lantern. So that seems relevant right now.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't. Untapped creatures do you have right now?
Who are you asking, Jake?
Jamin?
Oh, I have 2 untapped creatures.
Okay. So I can make Regivan connect with you, huh?
you should keep me alive to use my Timberwatch for as long as possible.
Well, Jamin, if you take 2 to the face, that's all I'll swing at you.
Okay.
But it's Ragavan.
Yeah, that's fine. I go back to 20.
Top card.
Abrupt Decay.
Ooh. It's 2 mana, right?
2 mana.
It has to be CMC 3 or less?
Yes.
Okay, well, I wish that was True Conviction, but that's not True Conviction.
Understand.
What does your Hasty guy cost?
4.
What about
What about
the
the Wolfmaker?
5.
Yeah.
The
Jeez,
only things on my board that cost 3 or less are Oron Viper and the 2 Hairvaz Druids.
See, I'm amused by Orin Viper because that's smothering the triggers, so like I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
Just 2 mana dorks is pretty good. Adam, I need you to stop swinging at me, but I feel like I need to hit the Honor the Peer because he keeps swinging at me.
I mean, I feel like we can have a conversation about this where things have been.
Oh wait, no, Adam, I take it back. I'm gonna cast the Abrupt Decay, but I'm gonna target Darksteel Mutation.
Yeah, that felt like a thing that you could do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that one.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, that sounds good. Perfect. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna go past her now.
I have effects in your end step.
That's fine.
I'm gonna spend 4 treasures and flash in this Dictative Heliod.
Because you control get +2/+2.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's funny.
untap.
I think I'm dead anyways, or maybe Mason. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like Mason should take at least a hit here.
Yeah.
Well, I fully expect it.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Pay for Smelling Jets?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all very interesting. I'm going to spend 3 for an Icon of Ancestry.
Remind me what that does? I know it lords, but what else?
It lords a creature type of my choosing. I will, of course, choose Griffin. Then I pay 3, tap, look at the top 3 cards in my library, reveal a creature card of the chosen type, put it in my hand, the rest on the bottom in random order.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Right.
After that resolves, are you at +6, including your general, and +5 otherwise?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the general, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of buffs.
It sure is. Mason, what is your life total?
38.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That seems like a pretty good one. 12. Okay. Mason?
Yes.
I have a desire to attack you for 38 points of damage.
Okay.
So there are 2 creatures on the ground and everything else flies.
Okay. So.
Adam, are they all attacking, just to make sure we're clear?
Yes.
Okay.
I will block the biggest one with Sigarda.
Okay. So
Excuse me. Anything that has 10 or less power. Excuse me.
10 or less power. I understand. That is everything.
Okay. Then whatever the biggest one is.
What is... yeah, okay.
That has the most keywords as well.
None of them really have keywords. All of these creatures are bad. I'm going to assume you're going to attack...
Is an anthem.
Yeah. I think you're going to block my general.
Yeah, that seems correct.
Okay. So you have declared
then,
blocks, or do you want to block the ground
I'm-
creatures as well?
I'm going to be blocking more ground creatures as well.
Okay.
How big are they? Each ground
8,
creatures?
8, and a 7/7.
8, 8, and 7, 7. Okay. So,
feel like Yarok gets in front of one of those.
Not really. So, I'm going to sack
Oh, please. Are
treasure.
you before blocks then right now?
Sorry, yes, this is before blocks.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what my blocks are.
Sure.
So before, I'm going to sack a treasure, and I'm going to tap for Wooburg, and all of my ally creatures get +5/+5.
Okay.
I'm going to block the 7/7 with Ondu Champion, because he is a 9/8 at the moment.
Okay.
And then I will block the 8/8 with Fern Timber Ranger, who is currently at 11/11.
Okay.
The guard is blocking the other.
And Scar is blocking your gen.
Okay. So I have effects.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2 treasures and this 1 white mana, and flash in a Celestial Crusader.
What does that do?
It is a
Hilarious.
it is a 2/2 spirit with flash and split second and flying. Other white creatures get +1/+1.
This affects
Okay.
yours too and mine too, Mason.
Okay.
Correct. So, what we've got now is an additional 1, 2, 3 points of damage that you will take.
I still have effects
remind-
before damage as well.
Okay.
I'd like. So. The total amount of damage you currently have is how much? With blocks and everything?
Okay. Like the amount of damage you will actually take?
Yes.
18,
I want to figure out.
20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28.
Okay.
And you said how much are you looking to gain?
10. Please don't tell me you're going to flash in a tainted remedy or something like that.
I'm cardless.
Okay. 10.
I know what Jason.
21. 30. I'll stand to gain 30.
And what was the number he's taking again?
28.
28. So I'll gain 2 over.
Okay. Mason, I am looking to make a deal with you and your millions of creatures.
Yes.
I will not turn timber one of his guys that would hit you if you can just, like, not attack me next turn.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Cool. That's all I cared about.
Okay. So I'm gonna lose. Your champion was a.
It's a 9/8, so it
Okay.
will die.
No, it will not.
It's double strike.
Oh, double strike. Yeah, you're correct.
So as long as you kill his on first strike,
Oh, so I actually gained more. Excuse me.
maybe. If you kill his guys on first strike, you don't gain more.
Yes, correct.
Yes. So Automaton's dying on first strike. Fledgling's dying on first strike. What is? Sigarda's also double striking, correct? And has how much
Yes.
power?
Well, 6 total, so 12.
Is it 6 to start, or is it 6
no,
after the +1?
It's 6 after the +1.
Okay.
Okay. So 5, 8, 9. Okay. So my general is going to the command zone.
Does Sigarda die as well?
Sigarda's toughness is currently
5, but also has double strike.
yes. Sigarda will
double
also
strike.
die.
How big was your general?
A 9/9.
Correct. Okay, yes. I forgot about the yes.
So did you gain the full 12 off Sigard hitting though?
Yes, so I will still be gaining 32 now because of that. So go up 4.
Okay.
All right.
Exciting. Mason, your turn.
Cool.
Some weird things happened there.
Yeah.
That was very that was very odd. Burn. Draw.
Smothering Tithes.
Yeah, sure. I will pay the Smothering Tithe triggers.
Cool.
I will play this Forest. I am still hellbent.
I understand.
Adam, how many creatures do you have open?
2.
I would like to go to combat. I would like to swing my general at you, Adam.
Tazri's current power and toughness is.
Does the buffs continue on from
Yes.
last turn? It is currently a 4/5.
A 4/5.
Double strike and lifelink.
Double strike and lifelink.
Okay. Unfortunate. I have a desire to trade my diving griffin with your Tazri.
Cool, I'm down. Tazri goes back to the command center.
Tazri's not dead. Is it?
Yes. Diving griffin
Yeah,
was an
okay.
8/8.
Oh, I apologize.
I will gain 8 life. Yes, 8 life. I'm currently at 50. I unfortunately do not have enough mana to cast Tazri again because I'm 1 short.
Even
No,
with
I'm
your,
not. With my
even your
Hermes,
guys attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. Cast Tazri again. I legitimately forgot about those dudes. I don't know how. Trigger Tazri 3 times.
I would like to respond to the cast at Tazri.
Okay.
I think that 3 triggers is a lot, but 2 triggers is probably fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 of that and 3 treasures, and I'm gonna nuke Yarok.
Yeah, understandable.
Yarok does not have any activated abilities, so I will not add it to the list.
There. So 2 triggers. Search.
I apologize, I would like to spend my mana slightly differently. The soul ring that I have up still, hiding from myself.
That's definitely one.
And yes, Jamin, you were correct. You knew what I was thinking earlier.
Jake's like, I'm empty-handed, and I'm like, yeah,
I mean, I am.
I know.
I mean, yeah. Your hand was never the only zone that mattered.
So the 2 cards I'm going to be getting
What?
are Seagate Loremaster. Tap, draw a card for each ally I control, 1/3 for 5. And Murasa Pyromancer, 4 red for a 3/2. When it or another ally enters the battlefield, deal damage equal to target creature equal to the number of allies I control.
Flame Gun values something out for a lot. Gotcha.
I had a trigger on that, so I don't miss that. Excuse me, 2 triggers on that. I need to get a bigger die for my wolves. I have 6 wolves. Inside your 6 wolves. I will add 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue mana to my mana pool. I will cast Seagate Loremaster. I have 1 blue floating. Trigger twice on turn Timber Ranger. Seagate Loremaster has haste. I would like to draw 7 cards.
Man, I would love to have 7 treasures.
I agree.
Yeah, that's fine. have not played a land for turn. I'm going to do that. Command tower.
The forest last turn.
What?
Was the forest last turn?
Yes, it was. Because that was the single card that I drew.
Fair.
I'm going to sacrifice 2 treasures. Use the blue that is floating. I'm going to cast Cloud Key, naming creatures.
It costs 2 less or 1 less for you?
1 less. What are everyone's graveyards looking like?
My deck is bad?
Thematic Compass, Machias the Unhallowed, Vanquish the Horde, Reconnaissance.
Field of... Yeah.
I've got 5 elves, Myriad Landscape, Vivian, and Abrupt Decay.
Very cool.
I have Field of Ruin, Herald's Horn, Adaptive Automaton, Mass Calcify, Darksteel Mutation, Universal Automaton, Fledgling Griffin, Diving Griffin.
Okay. So I'm going to pay 2 mana, making black off of the command tower. I'm going to cast Agadine Cultist. It is a 0/2 for 2 and a black. Human Shaman ally. Tap and put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under my control if its converted mana cost is less than or equal to the number of allies I control.
I'd like to respond to this cast.
Yes, you may.
I would like to sack Edgar Markov right now, or Edgar Charmed Groom.
Yes.
Dies, trigger, Pitiless Plunder, I'll make a treasure. I'll bring it back as a enchantment.
Okay.
And I'm good with you continuing.
Alright. Any other responses?
Sack just sent Yahini, by the way.
No.
Yeah. So 2 triggers on turn to Ranger. I am going to tap Agadine Cultist. Hey Jake.
You want Machias?
Yeah, I heard Machias on Hallowed and I'm in.
So you just get you get him in play, correct?
I get him into play.
Okay.
So this is my Machias the Unhallowed.
Can't wait till I draw Homeward Path.
Then I will go to combat. What are everyone's life totals?
Well, I'm at 22, but I feel like we agreed you weren't attacking me this turn.
Yeah, no, that is correct.
Didn't you already?
We have not attacked yet.
I attacked with Tazzer, correct? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Long
Yeah,
turn.
I was like, wait a minute, that happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry. Thank you for
Diving
being
Griffin.
better than I am.
Listen, my statement still stands. He was supposed to not attack me.
I did.
I was like, hold on. Did I missed it somewhere?
Yeah, no, you're correct. So I will go to end step then. Trigger on Aid from the Cowl. It is
Amy,
a
don't you know-
Zada.
Zada? Yeah, don't you know that our
Zada.
guests get extra comments?
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a Zada.
That is in fact a Zada.
So Jay, where are we at with this whole Smothering Tide thing?
Again, paying for any of these things.
I want Jamin to draw some more cards. Jamie, can you draw 7 cards too?
No, I can.
Can he? Probably. Will he? Probably not.
Also probably accurate. I need to see my allies I have in play.
Tyvar will 0, giving me another elf. Are there any creatures in play that need immediate answering?
I
Probably.
mean, he did just gain my Machias.
I was like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that Machias maybe?
Machias? Tazri? Like...
Hold on. I think I can do some cool things.
What is the name of your ally that drew you a bunch of cards?
Seagate Lore Master.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you going to get rid of it with Dark Imposter?
I was thinking about it, but I don't think that it reads the way I need it to read.
Yeah, that's fair. It is draw a card for each ally you control.
Yeah, Dark Imposter is definitely not an ally, so that would be 0.
That would be 1.
You would not. I have 0 allies in play.
Oh yeah, you're correct.
That's why I was like, I don't think it reads the way I need it to.
Yeah, it doesn't put it into play. It just has the activated abilities. I forgot about that from Dark Imposter.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay. So I'm gonna pay 4. Well, pay 1 to put a Nettle Sentinel into play. And I will put a counter on it and draw a card.
Hold please. Nettle Sentinel says what?
It's 2/2. It doesn't untap during my untap step, but whenever I play a green spell, I may untap.
That's fine, yeah.
So I drew a card. I'm not paying. Play a land for turn. And then I'm going to pay 4 mana.
So he is going to draw 7 cards.
Elvish Promenade. I'm going to put a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token into play for each elf I control.
Reasonable.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to add 10.
Before you resolve that, do you have any activated abilities? Which elves have activated abilities on them right now that I can target? One of them makes a 1/1, and what's the other one do?
Makes
mana equal to the number of elves.
Oh, but it's you control still, right?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you're good. Enjoy.
Alright, so I now have 11 guys back here that cannot attack.
So you know you can make all the mana.
Uh-huh.
And then you can cast 5 more spells and draw 5 more cards, and you'll have drawn 7.
Well, we're gonna tap Elvish Archdruid for
22?
11, but yeah. Well, I added, it should just be, what, 20? Because it'd be 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You had 11 elves, and you put 11 more elves in play, right?
I had 10 elves, so I put 10 more into play.
Oh, I understand.
It
Okay.
went to 11.
I understand now. So 20?
Yeah. So we're gonna add 20 to the pool, and we're gonna attempt to overload Azuri a bunch of times. Costs 5 mana to do that, so we can do it 4 times.
So +3 in trample, so +12 in trample?
Yep. And then, Mason, how many blockers you got?
A lot. I have.
Jamin, remember that he has double strike and lifelink on all his creatures.
I
Yeah.
have 10 2/2 wolves just sitting right here, plus all of my other creatures. So, and a Micaiah, so they're actually 3/3 wolves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 17 blockers.
Get him, Jay.
I want to kill him so bad.
Well,
Jay,
you can at least ruin a board.
I have a funny thing that I want to do next turn. Please.
Okay, hold on.
I don't think he can kill you,
I can't.
because not all of his guys can attack.
Huh?
You guys aren't all hasty, right?
Correct. I can't kill him,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do.
You can wound him.
I really don't know if it even mattered to spend the mana. We're gonna hold off on the ultimating the Azuri things.
Do like the Enter's actually phase, rewind back to having 20 mana in his pool.
So I can get my general in play. So I'm gonna use 3 of the floating 20, plus a black mana, to play Lathril. Oh, actually, I gotta use 2 more of the floating 20, so I have 15 floating, because he died once. So there's the general.
+1/+1 counter. Draw card.
Yeah, Jake, you're so smart.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. I drew another card.
You have extra mana. Are you paying for tithes?
No, you guys can just have fun. We're going to use 4 of this
Go to 11. We're gonna play a Canopy Tactician. I'll draw another card. We're gonna pay 4 mana to play a Sylvan Messenger. So when he enters, I'll put a counter on him and draw a card, and then he triggers. And he says that I can look at the top 4 cards and put all elf cards revealed this way into my hand. We're gonna get an Arbor Elf, an Elvish Visionary, and a Dwynen Guiltleaf Dane, and then the Maelstrom Pulse will go on the bottom.
And that Maelstrom Pulse would be great right about now.
It would be dope,
Just get all of our Smothering Tides.
right?
Or all of those wolf tokens.
Yeah,
Or
wolves.
every wolf.
That's what I would have. I would have hit your wolves, and then that way I would be trying to kill you.
Understandable.
So 7, man. Was
I think if you didn't have true conviction, the wolves wouldn't be as big of a deal, and the tides would definitely be the correct answer.
I agree.
Agreed.
okay. So, Great Henge will give me the Elvish Visionary. Trigger, I'll get a counter, draw a card.
When Jaden said he couldn't draw 7 cards, I think he didn't understand what he was doing.
Well, you know, mistakes were made.
Is Elvish Visionary 1 card or 2 there?
One
Well,
card.
it's 1 card for itself and 1 card for
Great Henge.
the Great Henge as well.
So
Oh, yeah, I got what you're saying. Yep. Draw a second card.
he has drawn 7 cards this turn.
Yup.
The absolute madman.
Okay, so
Strongest color in the game right there, green, doing its work.
we are going to spend 2 black here, plus 4 mana here, and we're going to cast Casualties of War. What artifacts are there that I would care about? Panharmonica, never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, never mind. Enchantment will also be True Conviction. Creature will be Micaeus. Land will be Adam's Strip Mine.
I'm
Rude.
feeling very targeted right now.
And then Planeswalker, I don't think there is any besides my own, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, sorry, Mason, it had to be done.
Did it?
Mason, you might not be the biggest threat anymore.
He
It's
might-
definitely Jamin.
He might still be. He's got 10...
He is to you, but like to Adam and I, it might be back to you.
I mean, I think it's pretty dead even between the pair of them.
I mean, it's fair.
black mana plus 2 mana here. Jake, I'm gonna putrefy your guy that has a bunch of activated abilities.
Imposter.
I think I'm going to respond to that. That just says destroy can't be regenerated.
Yeah,
What a weird thing to do.
I
What
just
I'm
don't
thinking-
like it.
No,
It
what
does-
I'm thinking about is weird.
Oh, I was gonna say it does a lot of things. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't like it.
Well, I'm gonna spend 2 mana and 4 treasures and going to 19 treasures, and I'm gonna use Dark Imposter to target Gehenny.
Okay. Because that's gonna give it indestructible.
Well, I'm gonna exile it with this, and then it has a +1/+1 counter on it and has Gehenny's activated abilities. I'm gonna sacrifice the beast token to my Dark Imposter to give it indestructible and
Okay.
make a treasure.
Sounds fantastic. See what else I got here. Can I respond to that?
To which part?
What it does.
Yes.
I have sacked a creature to try and give it indestructible.
You can also technically respond to the exiling of Yanni since it is an activated ability.
It's true.
Yeah, that one, because otherwise you'd just be able to keep sacking. So,
I mean, in response, okay, sure. Gehenny is back in play.
yeah.
This is
So you're
rewild.
targeting it.
I spent that.
And you still have a beast.
I've not gained this yet, and I still have a beast. Oh, beast, there it is. Okay, targeted.
Okay, so 1 green floating goes away, black, and poison in the cup, destroy target creature.
I will pay 6 more treasures, and I'll repeat the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So funny.
So, Jay, the answer was yes. Did it matter?
Repeat the whole
No.
process.
Hey, I mean, it got rid of 6 more treasures. Might matter, might not matter. Oh boy. Okay, I don't know if there's much else I can do here. I've got black I can spend, which I don't think helps me. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just pass.
On
Yeah,
tap.
I am not dead yet.
That is true. Upkeep. Trigger Edgar Markov's coffin. I will put a bloodline counter on it. That'll be this -1/-1 counter. And I will make one of these guys. 1/1 vampire with lifelink. You like to edit here? This is the altar that I did. I sharpied in half of it.
Reasonable.
Make the black white. Draw. Hey, cool. I'll play this Godless Shrine tapped. You guys can draw if you're tapped, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, no problem. Thank
Or
you.
not draw. You guys can get your treasures if you're tapped. There's nothing in my graveyard to get back. That's cute. Well, I don't suppose there's any activated trample in play that's not shrouded, is there?
Not activated, no.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Interesting place to be. Yeah, this not drawing cards thing is doing me so good. I'm almost past turn.
Alright, end step, I'm gonna activate Icon of Ancestry off 3 treasures.
Understandable.
1, 2. We whiffed.
Sad.
It's the name of the game.
Whiffering the Gathering.
Indeed. Untap. Upkeep. Pay for Smothering Tithes in my draw step. Okay. Reasonable. Cast Rally the Ranks.
Griffin?
I sure will. Gonna name Griffin.
Wow.
Funny how that works, right?
What does it do?
It is another
Anthem.
anthem.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 3. Activate Icon of Ancestry once more.
Ooh, maybe you found something this time.
Reasonable. Here is a Matenda Griffin. Four mana
Definitely
2/2.
words.
Yeah, 4 mana 2/2 flyer. Pay 1, tap. Return it to its owner's hand, and return target Griffin in your graveyard to your hand. Use this ability only during your upkeep.
Listen, that had an activated ability that didn't sound good.
We remember we had this whole conversation about my deck is bad.
I mean,
Remember when I agreed?
you did hit me for a lot last turn. Just saying.
There is a thing to say about flyers and anthems. I mean, that's a
3.
true statement, so.
Cast Ziburi from the command zone. Trigger the Vanquisher's Banner to draw a card. Preemptively declaring I will not pay for Smothering Tithes.
Cool.
Yes. Cast Matenda Griffin. Trigger Vanquisher's Banner, once again not paying for Smothering Tithes. I will play Griffin Canyon as my land for turn.
Excuse me?
Griffin Canyon. The all-star staple land from Visions. Tap, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. Tap, untap target Griffin. That Griffin gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Cool.
Right? That's how we do these things. Jay, does anything in your board currently have reach?
Yes, but it's tapped.
I love that about you.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Okay.
And you also did not equip Lightning Greaves to Lathril, so you're not doing that ability either.
That's fine.
Jay, what is your life total?
19.
Alright, hold on. Math.
I mean, it should be easy math, right?
No,
Charles,
because
Mason?
one of my attackers is not a Griffin.
Okay, so
By the way.
don't attack with it.
No, yeah, about that.
And then the math is easier,
Alright.
because it's less.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Logic.
7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You know, Jay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Jay, I will attack you for 19.
It's all in the air, yeah?
Sure is.
Okay. I have no responses.
Okay.
Look at that in the domain.
Really?
Is that a dead Jamin?
It's a dead Jamin.
Alright, I'm gonna cross Churn Timber off my Dark Imposter list.
And my soul ring goes away.
And your Soul Ring goes away.
Look at all the good things Jay did for you.
I know, that's why I didn't attack him for a bunch of damage.
Reasonable. Okay.
I don't really think I was winning that anyways, because Jake kind of had like this awesome defense against my stupid single activation elves.
Right. Then
So like,
I mean, your overrun was a problem.
well, yeah, but you can take away the thing that gives me all the mana by getting the elf that has an activated ability.
Yeah.
So like, like you said, before my next turn, you could take that away, and then I don't think I'm really being able to do that much damage.
I still don't think I was doing that, but that's fine.
I'm gonna pass to Mason.
Right. I will not be paying for any smothering tithes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Jake, ever.
Ever again.
I think there isn't going to be an ever after this turn. We'll see.
I'm gonna step away from the table for a second because I have an impatient puppy that wants to go outside.
I mean,
Reasonable.
that's
Understandable.
probably fair.
Alright. There is no upkeep. Draw. You may do the things.
Got it.
Alright. First of all, I would like your Macias again.
Okay.
If that is cool. Next, I'm going to pay 4 for Dragabard. When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, I may have ally creatures I control gain vigilance until end of turn.
I see.
Sounds like your allies have vigilance.
Yeah, allies specifically have vigilance. I'm going to pay 6 mana. Marasa Pyromancer is a 4 red 3/2. When it or another ally enters, deal damage to target creature equal to the number of allies I control. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 allies, 10 damage.
Going to?
Target.
we will attempt to hit Dark Imposter.
I will respond.
Yes.
I will sacrifice this vampire to my Dark Imposter for Henny's ability.
Sounds good.
Give it indestructible. Trigger to get a treasure.
I'm going to tap Seagate Lore Master and draw 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool.
Bunch of treasures. Sounds good.
It's kind of annoying. I should have done that later, but that's fine.
So Jake,
I'm going to...
if you can help me make sure we don't die to Mason this turn, I can make sure we don't die to Mason in the immediate future for several turns thereafter.
Sounds good.
Okay. So 10. Green mana. I'm going to cast Seasons Past.
What is in your graveyard?
Let's see. True Conviction, Panharmonicon, Sigarda, Host of Herons, Beast Within, Halimar Excavator, Hada Freeblade, Tuk Scrapper, Undo Cleric, and Bloodstained Mire.
And these all go to your hand, correct?
Yes,
Seasons
it
Past?
is return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand.
I do not have interaction with that, so.
I also do not.
Alright. So we will get True Conviction, Panharmonicon, Sigarda, East Within, Halimar Excavator, Hada Freeblade, and Bloodstained Mire to my hand.
Is that in descending cost?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Seasons
What was
Past-
Sigarda's cost?
5.
Oh, thank you. Cool. Bunch of stuff.
Yes. Bunch of stuff. So I have 4 green mana floating. I will go down to 9 treasures, and use 2 of it for white mana to cast said Sigarda.
So, this is Host of Herons.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
Yep.
I'm going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue mana. And I still have a green loading. I'm going to use 4 of the blue mana, so I have 6 blue mana and 1 green mana floating to cast Panharmonicon.
Sounds good.
It's happening.
I'm going to cast not that one yet.
What?
I'm going to cast Halimar Excavator first.
Which one is this one again?
That's the mill one.
Okay. Who are we targeting?
Okay.
Each of you is going to be getting 11.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I actually had And then, well, so I have 6 blue mana and, excuse me, I have 4 blue mana and 1 green mana floating.
I'm back.
I'm gonna say 4 and sorry, just so I can keep this straight for everything. So I have 4 and 1. I just realized my creatures cost 1 less. Ew. Shoot. We're just going to say I forgot about that and that's my bad.
I mean, you cast Sigarda and that guy this turn, right?
And the Mirasa
you-
Pyromancer.
So you have 3 mana floating still extra?
Yes.
Sure.
So, we'll just say I have one of these untapped that is non-red. So say plains, I guess, and then one of each of these because these happen to later.
There you go.
Yes. So that's all good. We'll use the white to cast Hada Preblade. So he will get 2
What's Preblade do?
counters. He just gets a counter whenever it or another ally enters the battlefield. So he will get 2 counters. There will be 2 counters on Druid Temple Ranger, 2 counters on this, and you will both melt 12. I will pay 1 blue for Serum Visions, draw a card, scry 2. Both of those can go on the bottom.
Not paying for tithe, I take it.
No. I will pay 3 mana with treasures to cast Mirror Entity.
I might have a response to that.
Or excuse me, 2 mana. So I'm at 7.
1 second response to that.
Yeah.
I think about the response. Let's see. The guy that's milling us,
This one.
exile him.
In response. It's very annoying.
I know, right? That's why you tried to get rid of it.
Yeah,
But I let you put things in my graveyard for me, so.
fair. Yeah, sure. Excuse me, actually, hold on, sorry.
Actually, phase entered. I'm very familiar with this phase.
We'll pay 3 to cast Beast Within. Wait, how many treasures do you have, actually? Sorry.
29.
Yeah, okay, so it's happening. So yeah,
Right, so he's in exile.
he is an exile.
Still responding to Mirror Entity on the stack. What is the other card that was? I don't care about the guy who shoots damage. Oh, the guy who makes the wolves. What's his power toughness?
16.
That's a lot. I'm gonna pay 2 and 4 treasures to go 25 treasures and exile that guy too.
I'd really rather you didn't.
I know. Mirror Entity's good.
I mean, I was less caring about Mirror Entity being a thing and more just playing it for an ally. Okay.
Yeah, I know. But you're gonna get more wolves.
It's the fact that it does all of those things that's the problem.
Yeah.
You do have your shoot thing, guys thing trigger.
Yes. So, give me a second. How many creatures do you have?
I have 4. One's indestructible.
We'll hit one of your other creatures. I guess we'll hit Alicia.
In response, I will. Actually, I don't even care if it dies. Yeah, Alicia dies and goes to my command zone. And I get a treasure.
Okay. I actually have 2 of those, so I'll also hit your Pitiless Plunderer.
Sure.
And then I have 13 mana worth. I will use 2 mana to cast McKinney Patrol. When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control gain vigilance until end of turn.
There you go.
Trigger, shoot Ragavan and one of your flyers at him.
Okay. So, how much are we shooting for, and which one are we shooting?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Currently 11 damage, and I have 2 instances of it. How big are your creatures?
Okay. So, do you just care about what's untapped, or are you also concerned with what is tapped?
Let's go with untapped primarily.
Okay. So, Celestial Crusader is the other white creatures get +1/+1 anthem. It is currently 2/2, 4/4, 5/5. It is a 5/5.
Alright, we will hit that one first.
Okay.
What is your other target?
Was Ragavan.
We'll hit your. No, Ragavan was the last instance of 2.
Okay.
No, excuse me.
No, it's this one. You're right. It's right again.
Yeah, it's Ragavan. You're correct. Yeah, because you had 4 total creatures. I killed 2 of them in the last one, and then 1 of Ragavan.
You're right.
Adam's cool. Cool. Get that trigger. I forgot about the ones for Mirror Entity. It is a May, so I will miss that one. And then I have 11 mana to work with. We'll use 2 of it to cast Thought Vessel, I guess. And then I will use the rest of my mana to cast Rite of Replication. Targeting Zada Hedron Grinder. I know you want to remove it, but goddamn, is it really funny if you let it stay.
I think I can stop the trigger. I'm just double checking. I can stop But I can interact a little bit, and I will a little bit because it's funny. Ooh, what is the name of that guy that shoots things again?
Moros Pyromancer to remove it.
Nope, I just want to read it real quick. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey. Opening is forced. ETB things you have right now that are ally specific. Vigilance, haste, trample. What else? Marasa Pyromancer.
Marasa Pyromancer and Hada Freeblade.
Oh, and counters.
Encounters. One specific creature.
How many haste things do you have for that? Just one?
Yeah, just the one haste. So.
Alright, I'm gonna XL the haste guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I'll let this trigger resolve and.
Oh, I actually
the original
was
spell.
having more on triggers, but it's fine. I don't like you just having a free exile on anything.
It's not free, not by any means.
Okay, it's essentially free to you though.
I mean, if I could draw cards, it wouldn't be free.
Okay,
Because then I'd be playing things.
We're not playing the hypothetical game, Jake. We're playing the real game, where
Listen,
it's
I play
free to you.
hypotheticals too.
Okay. So.
You can have your triggers. Enjoy.
Yes, I have a lot of things.
5 of each of those things in play?
Yes.
Well, yes, 5 copies in the original.
Yes.
I believe you have some state-based effects, though, on the legendary ones.
Yes. I only have the one legendary.
You have Zada and Sigarda.
Oh, sorry, Zada and Sigarda. The current Zada will stay.
Yeah.
I will do... The triggers still happen for Tazri's entering, correct? Because they do enter the battlefield and then they immediately get sacked.
Yeah, and then you put the triggers on the stack after that.
Yep, so I will sack all of the new Tazri's, but I will go and get 10 allies for my deck.
So Jake, we had this whole conversation about trying to make sure we didn't die, but I don't think that that's going to pan out.
Yeah, I really can't do anything about that.
Yeah, I agree.
So 1, 2.
I have a very indestructible Dark Imposter. That's what I have.
I have exactly 3 allies left in my deck,
Perfect.
which is kind of sad, but also, yeah.
I believe you can pretty much just nuke all of Adam's creatures with your ETB on them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be doing so.
All right.
I don't think any of the other ETBs are relevant.
No, it's all Hada Relays, which they're going to be
Huge.
Yes.
That's really, really big. What took the haste away?
Yes, but one of them does still.
Yeah,
have
it's true.
haste.
Absolutely. It's a very painful boy.
So, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, to be fully honest.
You mean like figure it out?
Yeah, so
How many creatures do you have in play that all have copies?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 allies times 5 is
60.
60. Doubled.
Gross.
Better Monicon.
So, related, the original one is going to be 124, 125, and the rest of them are going to be 120, 121s.
Yeah, that.
Okay,
So I'm correct in assuming all of those Pyromancer triggers are happening and nuking all this?
yes, and nuking your board.
Cool.
So, because of that, my creatures still have trample.
Mm-hmm. The ones that were already in play.
Yes.
Okay.
Adam, what are you at?
29.
Let's see how much damage I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 11, 16, 19, 22. How big is Macias again initially?
5 base.
27. And with the buff from Macias, I can swing out at you, Adam, with everything except for Hana Freeblade and kill you, and then Jake, I can swing Hana Freeblade at you.
Okay, is that how you're declaring attacks?
Yes. They all have vigilance as well.
Okay,
I know
before blocks.
You can remove it.
Yeah, before blocks, I'm gonna remove it.
Yeah, that's fair.
14 times.
So I have 5.
Listen, I fight for second. You can kill Adam, that's fine.
I
I'm so dead next turn, but
mean, I told you I could save us, but you've chosen violence.
I can't stop him from doing that.
I mean, all I need to do is take not lethal.
Everything else except for Zada and Hazard.
Yeah, all I need to do is take not lethal, Jake. That's what I'm telling you.
Can't stop that. Right?
That's gonna be it for me.
They're all huge, right? And there's a bunch of wolves.
No, there are not a bunch of wolves because you removed them.
I thought I only removed the guy. The wolves stayed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the wolves. I could have attacked you with those.
Yeah, he did not declare attacks with the wolves.
Huh,
I
cool.
forgot about the wolves. I'm not gonna
I thought
lie.
he said everything else at you, so I assumed the wolves went too.
Yeah. I mean, they're all vigilance though. So.
Mm-hmm. Look, I can't get back through. I'm just seeing what I draw at this point. You're done then?
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll roll this up to a 2 and I'll make a vampire. Look out, guys. Got a
Would
vampire.
you like to take for the smothering tithe trigger?
I'll let you know in a minute. No, you can have it.
Okay, that scares me.
Well, you can have it because I'm gonna cycle this Savai Triumph to draw a card.
Okay.
You can have that one too.
Cool.
Oh, that's not a good card at all. This is a really bad card. Do I have anything in here that's relevant or useful? Or am I just dead? Probably just dead. These all look like really bad cards right now. Man, I wish I had that Mutaka Massacre in my hand. I'll cast this Markov Purifier.
Yeah.
It's a 2/3 with lifelink. And in my end step, if I gain life this turn, I can pay 2, and if I do, I draw a card. I'm on my way to gain life.
Busted.
I'll pay 3, 4, 5, and I'll cast my general. And I'll pass turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a really good play. Put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
If you are accepting killing me, I will accept taking it, and we can be done with this nonsense.
Yeah. I am
Okay.
accepting killing you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Drew the Ristic study. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Jake?
Draw more cards.
What are we showing me? What's oh, cute. I would have not been happy with that because I would have lost my Dark Imposter.
Yeah.
You would have also not lost the game.
I mean, I took second. That's what I played for. I'm
Like,
in my happy spot.
Dude, Jake doesn't ever need to win.
See, that's okay. Jake could have still gotten second and not died to allies. It would have been great.
Well, to be fair, I watched a Rite of Replication go off on Azada, and that was really fun to watch.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, just let me do this because this is the best thing that ever happens in this deck.
Yeah, that's pretty unreasonable.
I feel like Rite of Replication in an ETB deck is just about the best thing you can possibly hope for.
Yes, especially with a Zodderhedron Grinder.
Yeah.
I always love this deck.
We're
so
doing
much.
anything for a while. Okay. Perfect.
Well, all right. I
Guys,
feel like
just
that's
wanted to
us.
know, while I was not playing Magic, I was beating Pokemon Shield, so, you know.
Hey, there you go.
Finally?
world champion over here, just saying. So
Finally.
who really won?
And I'm glad you could finally join the ranks of the people who have beat Pokemon Shield.
Yeah. Well, so considering I only got it 2 weeks ago, I was like,
There was my turn order list while we were playing.
There we go.
My Henny list and all sorts of things.
yeah, as soon as you were like, I'm gonna make this thing indestructible, I was like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah. We
I'm like, oh, guys. I'm like, because I play that card in Vampires, and I'm like, that card's busted. And I'm like, oh, you can, yeah, you Henny.
Wasn't that cool how I exiled my own?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
this is bad. I'm like, I'm not, I don't have anything for this.
Yeah, it was pretty
If
cute.
you didn't have like 75 million treasures, it would have been fine.
Whose fault was that?
That was mine.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of situations involved in that because there were 3 smothering tithes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, having 3 smothering tithes come out turn after turn after turn.
Yeah, I was like, you guys suck.
I mean,
Just play white, forehead.
No.
I mean, understandable. Have a nice day.
Black Green Elves deck can't play white.
why can't it?
Abzan though.
Why can't you play Gave Elves?
No.
Yeah, play Gave Elves or like you can play green white race or
Play
a lot of
Anafenza?
There's
things.
a
Also,
couple partners that I would probably play before I played Anafenza or Agave, but
Shiniki.
I don't know. I like Lathriel.
Understandable.
It puts some boss amount of elves in place sometimes.
Well, alright.
Fantastic.
That us
That was
wrapping
great.
up for the night?
Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us, Mason.
Mason, we will probably get at you at some point again if we need someone else.
Yeah, for sure. So we know.
It's been fun.
Been real, but it's not been real fun. Damn, Jay.
Facts.
Give me a mean looking.